All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about ring push-ups. This is going to be one of those things that's kind of in between obviously a traditional push-up that we worked on before, doing a ring dip, and then eventually doing a ring muscle-up. Okay, so this is something that's going to be along the path, get you comfortable with the stabilization of hanging from the rings and pressing from there. Some people actually prefer doing a ring push-up rather a normal push-up. I think those people are a little nuts, but anyways, we're going to work on a few things that'll make this better, and yeah, hopefully eventually progress on to a dip and then a muscle up. Okay, so here's what we're going to get into. It's going to look like this. It's very similar to the ring dip. We want the rings facing this way and not facing each other. Okay, if they're facing each other, just like on a regular push-up, if you're in a bad position with the shoulder, those elbows are probably going to come more out to the side. We want to try and tuck those in a little bit more and be more like a piston when we're going up and down, and not put so much stress on those shoulders when you're out here. Okay, so palms are facing each other, rings are facing forward. Really tighten up the body as you get up here. All right, good hollow body position. Squeeze the legs, come down. Get that ring to your shoulder or bicep, whatever comes first. And then again, we're going to drive straight through. When you drive up, try and drive those rings into each other. Okay, so try and bring your palms in like this. Really get a good squeeze on your chest. Boom. Don't let them go out to the side. Okay, if they go out to the side, you're going to create a lot of undue stress on the shoulder and on the chest in there. We don't want that to happen. And we want to try and keep those palms facing the whole time up and down. So again, you're here, hollow body position, boom, down, driving straight up, and you're good to go. Now, ways that you can improve these, and these can help your push-ups or dips, and you can really apply this to any movement, is negatives, okay? So a negative is when, like you're at the top of the move, you're at the top of that push-up, let's say, and you go down, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you do a little hold at the bottom, maybe you don't, and then you fire up. Most of the time we want to fire out of that position when we're at the bottom. So let's say we're doing a squat, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the bottom, maybe a hold, maybe not, and then we're going to fire up out of that squat. Same thing here, I'll demonstrate. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then coming up quick. Okay, so you can really you can add this tempo and this type of scheme to just about any movement, and make it make some improvements or more improvements there, and get some of that stability, in the shoulder joint in this case, in the chest, and same on other movements going forward. The other thing I'll say about this is we're really focusing a lot on the chest on this, so we want to make sure that we are rolling out and we have enough flexibility and mobility on the day that we do these. Same thing with ring dips. We want to make sure that we're really stretched out, so you can open up, hold on to the wall or a bar or something like that, really open up and stretch that out. You can also get a lacrosse ball in the chest and make sure just everything's feeling good in there. You don't want you don't want your chest really pulling on your sternum a ton before you do these. So that kind of mobility all the time, and yeah, trying to stay tight, trying to gain some stability before we move on to more extreme movements like muscle ups, and even really ring dips. Modifications on this, there really aren't a lot. We don't really want to go to the knees on this. That would be way too easy. So I'd say if you're doing ring dips, you're doing them straight up, you're doing them as prescribed. If not, then we'll go back down to those push-ups and make sure the push-up is really on point, and we're feeling good. So again, the disclaimer: if you cannot do ring push-ups, we probably should not be doing ring dips. If you can't do ring dips, we probably should not be doing ring muscle-ups. Okay, so that's going to be it for today for for the ring push-ups. And yeah, we'll see you next time around. Maybe we'll work on muscle-ups.